Alright, Castlevania on the NES. It's probably the first NES game I played that wasn't Mario, but it's also probably my favorite all-time NES game. I know a lot about it. I know a lot about the series. I don't know everything about it, but this is going to be me playing through the game. I'm going to stop a lot. I'll probably use save states to demonstrate certain things because I want to show, I'm sure there's several videos out there of people, here, let's play Castlevania, but I don't know how in depth these people go. I've not watched every one of them, but I figured I could show some things, some fun things, some differences and things of that nature. So I am playing this on emulator. I mean, I don't have a camera, so I can't show you my physical copy of the game, but I assure you I have it. I have an NES Mini, so I'm pretty sure I legally have a copy of the game just so I have that. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. But, anyways, let's fire this motherfucker up. In fact, you know what? I'll just tell you something right now. Here, a little fun tip. If you let this demo play through, like, we'll say 5 or 6 times, after that, when you start the game, until the first boss, there's no music. I don't know what kind of glitch that is. Pretty sure it's not a tip. It's not, they didn't do that intentionally, but there you go. It may do it here. I don't know. We'll see. There it is. Castlevania. And that right there is all the story you're getting. Yeah, see? No music. If you guys like the song Vampire Killer, then go Google one of the many copies of it that's out there. Because that's the name of the main theme of this game. Anyways, so here's some torches. You know what torches do? They have power-ups in them. There's your whip upgrade. So, normally you have a leather whip. It does nothing. I mean, it does. It's short and it does light damage. 90% of the time you won't be using one of those, hopefully. This weapon here, this does, I guess what you would call the maximum amount of damage, but it's short, so you don't have as much range. And here's this one, the Vampire Killer at max power. It's long, it flashes, does more damage. No, it doesn't do any more damage than the short one. And the hearts give you 15, or I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. So the hearts give you, if you get a big one, it gives you 5. If you get a little one, it gives you 1. Why hearts are used as ammunition for your sub-weapons in this game, I have no idea. But now, there's your dagger. So that's a sub-weapon. You shoot a very slow-moving dagger in a direction. Awesome. It's not good. In fact, I would never recommend picking this weapon up. In fact, I'm going to show you a lot of really easy ways to kill all kinds of stuff in this game. And it involves one sub-weapon, maybe 2, but the way I play it, mostly 1. And that weapon's holy water. But we'll get there. So, and now let me also show you something else about this game, which are hidden items. The hidden items, all they do is increase your score. But score in this game is actually a good thing because every 30,000 points, and then every 75,000 points after that, you get a 1-up. I believe that's how it goes. Or it may be every 30,000. But anyways, the way to get the first hidden item is you have to jump over this door here. I'm going to go ahead and save. Is that right? Is that how I save? Yeah, there it is. Boom. So, to do it, normally when you walk in here, it's going to make you walk through the door. We're going to jump over that. And I didn't do it. See that? We'll try it again. Boom. Alright, 1,000 points. So I got 1,000 points going into the castle proper. Okay. Here's some candles. This is 90% of what the candles look like in the game. Those torches out there, you won't see those. I don't think ever again in the game. And also, don't feel like you have to get every candle. That's something that I used to think, oh man, I missed a candle. You don't have to. Hey, look at that. Man, I didn't think I was going to get that lucky, but right there, this right here, the holy water, or if you were a kid in the 80s when they were calling this game or I'm sorry, let's see. They translated this game and they didn't want to use religious references when it came from Japan to the United States. So instead of holy water, it's called firebomb. I don't know that on Castlevania 1 that they made it that. I think they actually still called it holy water, but whatever. It doesn't matter. But this weapon right here, this is the only weapon you'll ever need to use in this game. You can use the cross boomerang, but it's not as overpowered as it was in later games. This is the overpowered weapon in this game. You'll see why in a minute. So we'll get some more hearts. Also, let's talk about another thing. That panther that just jumped at me. So you'll see one of them up there. When you get close to them, they take a run and leap at you. Not very fun. Get a heart here. Now normally, this candle right here, that is where the holy water would be. And that's all the holy water you would ever need to pick up. Now, there is a thing where sometimes creatures you kill will drop a sub-weapon. A lot of times, it's a goddamn stopwatch, which stopwatch has its usefulness. It actually will stop the first and second level boss, but after that, it doesn't work on bosses. And it honestly, it's just not worth using unless you're like super noob and you want to stop everything, I guess. But, you know, to each their own. But anyways, this is where the holy water would be. So we'll just go ahead and hit that and get the thing. Alright, so remember, when you get close to these guys, they jump at you. There's the holy water in action. They run into the flame, right? So, oh, that's not very overpowered. We'll get there, don't worry about it. Here's another hidden item. Boom. Okay, so I've wasted a lot of time here, but this is where you would farm for what's called the double shot, right? So what is the double shot? Well, it allows you to use your sub-weapon more than once in succession. See, I can't use it when it's out, right? But when I have the double shot, I can. I can use it up to twice. How do we do that? We get these guys to come. Also, see how I'm getting a lot of score when I do that? There's the double shot. And there's the cross. Cross kills everything on the screen. Or, I'm sorry, the rosary. I should call that the rosary. Alright, so I have less than 100 seconds, so I need to start kind of moving on. But this level's not that difficult. One thing here, and I have a really hard time doing it, and I need to figure it out. Speedrunners do this. So you'll see that that bat flies at me, right? When the bat flies at you, if you can jump toward it and get it to hit you and make you leap in that direction, you'll get to that wall and then you can completely skip this basement section I'm about to go through. I'm not good enough to do that. I've practiced it. I need to figure it out because there's no reason to go in the basement when you... I'm not a speed runner. My biggest goal in my adulthood when I play this game is trying to beat the game without dying, which I am going to try that once after this run through. I'm not super worried about dying and not using safe states and such right now, but anyways, here we go. There's your wall chicken, or pork chop, or whatever you want to call it, but there it is. It refills 6 of your health bars if you get one. Damage varies in this game. In the early game, some things only will do 1 or 2 hit points of damage. Some do 4. In the later game, they start to do a lot more. But I think typically, let's see. I don't think you take more than 4 hits of damage from anything except the wall mashers, and we'll get to those. Or the ceiling mashers, and they kill you in 1 hit instantly. Or if you fall in a pit, that's instant death also. But anyways, we'll just go ahead and pick that up. The bats always come here randomly. Oops, chicken got me. Or I wasted the chicken, rather, but anyways. Bats in some sections are always coming. Now, here's the merman. They walk forward, and they spit. See, there you go. See how he dropped that clock like that? Okay, that sucks when that happens, and you have your triple shot everything, and you're halfway through the game. Because there's only a few holy water pickups later on. Unless you get lucky enough to get one from an enemy. And then you want to try, because you really, really, really want to have triple shot holy water. But if you can't, it is possible to get the triple shot cross and then kill them that way. You can farm that at the end. But anyways, that happens to you, don't pick that up. You want to be careful. But they just walk forward and they spit a fireball, see? Can be precarious if you don't know what you're doing. This candle here has a clock in it, don't get it. In fact, if you're not sure, if you don't know, don't worry about it. Don't even get candles. Alright, see how I knocked that away? Well, nothing came out of it, right? Go down here and duck. Now there's your hidden bag. We'll go ahead and pick that up. There's one further hidden item in this level, and it's in this last part. Now you see how it says stage 2 already? It considers every time you go through from door to door a stage. So that was the end of stage 2. Now I'm in stage 3. So you call them stages or levels. Okay, there's the timer. I'm probably going to die to the timer because I didn't save. But anyways, there you go. There's the jug of invincibility. I don't know what's in that. Maybe scissor. I don't know what the kids are drinking nowadays. I don't know if it's good. I've taken to mixing surge and full throttles. Call it a nitro, and that'll give you a good kick. I probably shouldn't, but whatever. Anyways, this makes you invincible for a little bit. Don't get used to this item because after this, it never drops from a candle. It will only just drop randomly from enemies. Also, item drops from enemies are super random, but I think there's a rhyme and reason to it where you can actually manipulate what will drop. Because I'm pretty sure I've seen speedrunners always get a double shot and a triple shot from like the same enemy by the way of the killing them. Kind of like in the original Legend of Zelda. Ugh. Tripping all over myself. But anyways, so now here's what I'm going to do. It's probably not going to work. I'm going to get this and I'm going to just walk forward and I'm going to hope I can kill this boss before time runs out. There he is. He's a big bat. There's your triple shot. Now I can throw that holy water 3 times. Oh. Uh-oh, 10 seconds. Come on. 6. I don't think I'm going to do it. Oh, no. Damn. There's the music. Well, anyways, here's what we're going to do. Since I didn't pause it enough and I let time run out and I don't have a holy water, we're just going to replay that whole first section. So we'll do a reset. We'll watch me go into the castle again and be really bad at this. But actually, I'll just play it at combat speed here. Whip upgrade 1. Whip upgrade 2. It's better with the music anyway. You guys get to listen to Vampire Killer now. Also, I don't always worry about getting those hidden pickups because really at this one part score is meaningless. And since I'm going to go at combat speed, I'm going to show you what I mean. When I was farming that double shot earlier, if you noticed, if it's kind of like in Mario, the more enemies you step on, right? See, there's another random pickup. The more enemies you step on in Mario Brothers, the more points you get until eventually you just start getting 1-ups. That's how the 1-up trick in 3-1 works at the end of the staircase, right? Well, in this game, there's your holy water if you don't get a random pickup of it. In this game, oh man, I ate it. It's similar in this game, but it goes by how many enemies you kill with a single weapon, or not with your whip, but with a single sub-weapon. So like if you hit 3 enemies in a row, you'll keep racking up points, right? So now, look, these zombies are infinite. So here you go. So I got one, I killed the first one, then when I killed the second one, I got 1,000, then when I killed the third one, I got 2,000. So I got 3,000 or 3,200 points. I'm not sure how much each zombie is. I think 200 points, or maybe 4. So 3,200 points, right? Well, the next one's worth 4, and I think the next one after that is worth 8. And remember what I said, every 30,000 points, I think it's the first one's 30,000, and after that it's every 70 maybe. I could be fucking that up. But anyways, if you're just not worried about trying to beat it in one life or getting a perfect run or speed running or whatever, and you're just like, I want to casually play this game and not worry about having to start over too bad, which you have infinite continues, so really that doesn't matter, I guess. But anyways, here's how you farm lives. See, 4,000 right there. And if you know how to manipulate them, you can get more. Okay, so there's 3. Now you start walking. Oh, I walked too far. Oh, there's 4,000. Oh, I'm trying to get that. Okay, so when you use that item, you don't get any points from the kills from it, so you can't really do that way. Ah, okay, there's my double shot. So I'm not super worried about getting lives, so I'm going to move on. But that's what you want to do if you want to farm lives. Anywhere else like that? Oh, look, there's the Pointer Sisters down there. Bats always come. Oh. Oh, it disappeared right before I ate it. Damn it. So I did poorly. Remember, don't get that candle. Mess your run up. Don't worry about getting that. Well, the heart would have been nice, but I don't really need it. I have 35. Every use of holy water is only 1, by the way, which is good. So after you get so many hearts in a level, you don't really even need to hit candles anymore if all you're trying to do is beat the game. So okay, and here's this thing. Again, there's really no reason to get this. Oh, if you're doing the casual way of this game, and you're like, I'm not going to use the holy water. I don't want to do the best at this game. I just want to play it my way. Well, that's fine. Here's how you're going to play it your way. The axe. What does the axe do? You throw it in an arc. So it's your weapon for killing things above you. I'm not going to pick it up because actually I could pick it up. Let's save the game. It's going to disappear. See? So it didn't even matter. But I'll demonstrate that at some point. Now, also, I didn't do this before because I was worried about time, but you will always get, if there is a triple shot, or if there is a double shot hidden in a brick, or a block, whatever you want to call it, and you don't have a double shot, it'll be a double shot. If you do have a double shot, it will be a triple shot. If you have a triple shot, it will just be a heart. So, that's why I didn't farm a triple shot, and also I didn't even explain those, so if you don't know what those are, that's what it is. Now you can use your sub-weapon 3 times. Now the strategy for killing this guy here is I try to lure him to this brick, and then I just pump this into him. Now see how he's just staying there eating damage? He's just staying there. He can't move. Stun lock, if you want to call it stun lock. But that's how you're going to kill every boss in the game. Every one of them. Because they can't move. Every single boss in the game, except for the only exception I can really give you is Dracula's first form. Spoilers, Dracula has 2 forms. The first form is he teleports around the room. You'll see. We'll get there. I'll show you. But it's hard to use. You can't use that because you have to hit him in the head. He's the only boss in the game that has a specific area you have to hit him in to do damage to him. So, anyways, we killed him. There's the orb. You pick the orb up, the stage ends. Most people that's probably watching this have fucking played Castlevania. I realize this, but I made this with the intent of trying to show some basic things off. I think I've showed most things off. There's no real hard creatures there, any strategies you need to know about any of that stuff yet. Okay, but now we got some new things here, right? So, you have something black hanging up there. Guess what? It's a bat. It's going to fly at you when you come toward it. They could be somewhat annoying, but there's not many of those variety in the game, so you don't even have to worry about it. And then there's a knight walking back and forth. He doesn't have an attack. He doesn't do anything but walk back and forth. See how it's just kind of random? He'll just kind of move back and forth any way he wants. He doesn't really have too much of a pattern. He just always moves that way. All right? Now, let's save the game so I don't lose this. But right there, that's the cross boomerang. What does the cross boomerang do? Boom. It's like the windmill shuriken from Ninja Gaiden, even though this game came out first. And it's slower. I explained this in the Bloodlines video, the Castlevania Bloodlines video I made a couple days ago. But that's supposed to be a cross. Like, hey, it's a cross crucifix or whatever. Why do you throw it and it comes back to you like a boomerang? I couldn't tell you. But that weapon is good. It is good. It has its uses, but I just think that the stun lock from the other weapon is better because it. I mean, I don't know. To each their own. I will say that, but I'm gonna go through this with the holy water. So I'm gonna reload my game because I don't want that. Also, I'll show you another hidden item. We'll get that. Hey, wait, there's nothing in there. Okay, well, I'll show you why. Standing there, oh, look at that. A crown. You get 2,000 points for that, so that's pretty sweet. So if you need some cash. Those take 2 hits, obviously. I just demonstrated there. And again, they don't have any attack. They don't do any weird stabby things. They don't jump. They're real run-of-the-mill. They're just patrol guys. See, they're pretty, if you see them and you know they're coming, they're pretty easy to take care of. They're always going to come at you eye level. Now, if you do something weird and jump at them when they fly down, I think they will come at whatever level you're at when they take off. Could be wrong about that. But oh, here's another hidden item. I'm pretty sure that's a double shot, but usually, by the time I always get there, I always have a triple shot. But also, whee! Look at that. And he's dead. If you have a... I should explain like how many hits things take also while I'm thinking about it. So let's say you're using your weakest weapon. We'll count that as 1 hit. Those knights, if you're using the weak leather whip, take 3 hits, right? Okay. With that being said, except for the cross, every sub-weapon, or actually, okay, no, that's not right. Let me correct myself before I even say it. Cross does upgraded whip damage. Axe does upgraded whip damage. Dagger does original whip damage, so it does the weakest damage. And also the holy water does. The thing with the holy water, though, is it does damage per like every 4 frames or whatever. Maybe even be just every 1 or 2 frames of animation. When it's out, that counts as 1 hit. So if you throw the bottle, right, you throw that hitting a creature counts as 1 hit. Then when it lands, that's another hit. And then as it's cooking, it cooks for like 10 frames or so. I can't count that fast, but if you have something there, it continually takes damage, right? But now look, oh, I have a triple shot. So now I'm just sitting there cooking them the whole time, as I demonstrated with the bat in the first level. Also, here's your typical moving platform. You'll see more of those. Now we're going to meet our new friends, Medusas. Everybody's heard of the Medusas. Yeah, they suck. But there's the strategy for them, right? And let me repeat that. When Medusas are coming at you in a Medusa head area, if you just keep walking forward, which I messed that up there because the wall stopped, they can't get you. See that? They go right under you. But you just walk forward. That'll come into play later. Don't get that because that's a dagger. That's why I'm showing you that, because that'll screw yourself. And I don't... Oh, there is another holy water drop in this level. So if you do mess yourself up, that's okay. Now here's your next... I'm going to show you your next hidden item. You just stand on this block. Another 2,000 points in a treasure chest. You'll want to get both these candles because they're both 5 hearts. I just kind of know that. Alright. This is an area I remember as a kid having a hard time with, and a lot of other people will have a hard time with. I will show you the hard way to do it, which you don't even have to call it the hard way. I'll show you the normal way you do it, and then I'll show you the easy way to do it. So I'll save my game. Also, there's Medusa heads through most of this area. That's what makes it hard. And there's a lot of hidden, or they're not hidden, there's a lot of pits. So, strike that one, jump over. Strike that one, jump over. That, ooh, I messed that up. If you see here, you could just see they come right at you. So, take your time, do what you gotta do. More knights. Alright, so you're done with platforms. Also, if the Medusas ate you up or whatever else, there is a chicken hidden here. So that's good. Or pot roast. Wall chicken. I call them wall chicken. Ooh, see, I about messed myself up because I about picked that up. That wouldn't have been a bad thing if you're a boomerang user, but I'm not really, so. Oh, but look what I did there. I forgot about that. Messed myself up. So now I got to reload where I was just at. That's okay. Boom. Boom. Just walk forward for that one. That's what I meant to do there when I messed up the last time. Alright, we'll get our block chicken, wall chicken again. Kill him. There's no reason to go over there, I don't think. Maybe it's a big heart? No, it's a little heart, so there's nothing hidden over here. There's no magical unicorn. No girl ready to give you a hand job or whatever. Alright, platform. Alright, the Medusas are about to come back, so get ready. They come back right now. Woo! Almost as soon as you touch that, right? And then that's it. So you move on. Alright, so that was the long way and the hard way to do it, right? But let me show you the easy way to do this. Okay, you can take advantage of some things here. So let's kill him. Kill him. Now here's what we're going to do. We're going to jump. And at the apex of our jump, what we want to do is we want to get hit by this Medusa head. Okay? What that's going to do is it's going to make us go up to that next level and skip all that stuff to the right. See how it worked? I'll do it again. I should have saved it. Kill a bunch of those guys. But that's how you do that. If you want to, if you don't need, also, yeah, before I even say, there is no reason to go that way at all if you are using my method and you're using just the holy water, okay, and the triple shot. There is no reason to go that way. And, well, there's chicken over there. In the next part, in the very first place, in no harm, no danger at all, there's a chicken you can get. Just right over here a little bit. So that one, unless you took a lot of damage and you're about to die, then I guess you could go over there. But honestly, I don't think you should have been doing that bad to nothing really does that much damage to you at this point. And if you're walking straight into lumbering knights, I don't know what to tell you. So, but that's how you do that part. Let's do it one more time. I'll show you one more time. Boom. Combat speed. Jump. There you go. There's really no other place I've found in the game, and that's just me. There's no other place in the game I found that you can really take advantage of that, and that's a speed run trick, by the way. I wish I could give credit to whoever invented that or figured that out, but that is what speedrunners do every time right there. So I'm not a speedrunner, but I like that because I do like to skip unnecessary things, especially in games I've been playing for 30-odd years. So we'll move on finally. Alright, so that block that my foot is standing on is literally where that chicken is. See? Boom! Full health. Alright, so here's the fucking wall mashers, or ceiling mashers, okay? They each move at differing speeds, and some of them don't even come all the way down. There's only 3 of them. So, but one hit, it's a one-hit kill, okay? So, if you jump into the side of them, in fact, let's just fuck around. Derp. I jumped into the side of it and I died, right? Did you see that? Okay. Oh, you're dead, so don't fuck that up. Okay? So you stand there, obviously, you get killed, it mashes you. Alright, we'll walk underneath it. See? You can jump over, like you can touch the pole part of it, but you can't jump over one that I've ever been able to do. And the one that you would be able to jump over really would be this one. And they make it only come halfway down. But that will still kill you at eye level, so you have to duck under that one. Ooh. That right there, the candle I just hit that the heart came out of, that is where holy water is, okay? So if you died and you're not trying to, you're playing on an actual hardware or whatever, and you need holy water, don't panic. You can get it there. There's a double shot just right over to the left we're about to get. Or I'll show you where it would be. Okay, also, congratulations. You will never see those again in this game. So you just completed that part. No problem. Alright, you see some new guys up there. I'll get to those. See this guy over here to the lower right where he's on fire and he's a little, looks like a xenomorph skull? They're annoying. They come out of nowhere and they follow you around. There's a few of them in the game in kind of precarious places. This one, you can actually, as soon as it comes out, you can just keep walking to the left, and as soon as you would run into a wall, he disappears. So if you don't want to fight him, you can just do that. Otherwise, they take 2 hits with your whip. Not that bad. Okay. So right here in the floor, that's where your double shot or triple shot would be. Alright, we've got about 30 hearts, so I don't need to kill anymore. Okay. These are called bone pillars. In this game, they always shoot from the top one. It doesn't matter which one they're from. Because if you face the other side of them, and I'll demonstrate that in just a second. Let me go ahead and save. They never shoot at you from the bottom one that I've ever found. See, they spin around, and then look, he shoots at me from the top one again, so it doesn't matter. So they take 6 hits. Or you can use your holy water that you have there. Try to get some points from the fireballs, because you can get that little that bonus. There's another one of those guys. You can walk away from them. No chicken there, because we already got the chicken. Alright, and here's the last hallway before Big Medusa, who's the big bad of this level. Some more of these bitches. Remember. Also, let me demonstrate that. They come at you from whatever height you are when they come on screen. So, see that? I'm jumping high, it comes high. If I'm walking low, it comes low. Remember, you can just walk right up. You also can see they're faster than you, so you can't outrun them. But they really fucking abuse these bitches in later games, but they're not too hairy right now, so this being the main introduction to the series. Also, none of these candles have any sub-weapons or anything. There's nothing special here. Okay? Let's save the game here. Alright, let's say I was just doing this battle with the whip. We'll just do this with the whip. She flies around. She drops snakes. They also can drop items. Did you see how that dropped items? So I took some damage. I didn't die. It wasn't too hard, right? Let's do this with the holy water. Alright. Power of the holy water. Also, for some reason, you can hold your attack button down and your jump button down, and you have turbo while that part's going on. I have no idea why. Another glitch, I guess. Anyways, here comes stage 3. Also meet some new enemies here. Okay, there will be one of those ghosts coming behind you. Can't really outrun him because that's where you meet our new enemy, this guy. First, let's pause and take a nice look at him. He's kind of hard to tell, but he is a little hunched over little person, or I don't know exactly of what ilk or credence he is, but they're assholes. They only take 1 hit from anything, but they're assholes, and you'll see why. I'm going to let him fuck around. Let's save the game if I didn't do that. So you see they can hop a little bit. They have these mad hops. They're annoying. If you let them get out of control and you let several of them get around and swarm you, and they do a lot of damage too. See, look at that. Is it 3 hits? Yeah, that's 3 hits. You don't want that. So, oh, he actually disappeared that time. So those are hunchbacks. So now we'll continue the game at normal. Here's another one. Boom! Alright, since they knew you were probably going to have trouble with that, let's kill this last one. Oh, see? See how that pot dropped? It'll only drop from enemies. You won't find another candle with one of those in it again, or even a brick. There's a chicken if you took a lot of damage from one of those guys. Alright, here's another enemy, the skeletons. Skeletons jump around all erratically and they throw bones at you, but here's the thing with them. If you just stand there, they're never going to hit you. They never run towards you all the way. Oh, he actually can hit me there because if he was at my level, he couldn't hit me. Ooh, did you see that? That was actually interesting. He jumped off screen, but somehow landed on a brick below him and then jumped back. But now let's see if I can get him to come. Okay, cool. Let's save the game here. This is interesting. It's hard to get him down to this level to be able to show you this, but it works so. But anyways, if you just stand here, look. He will never hit you. He will never throw a bone that can touch you. He will never walk up and kiss you. He will never walk up and be like, here, have a drink of my flask. It's got good scotch in it. That's never going to happen. I will stand here. Look, I'll turn around. I won't even watch him. I won't even look at him. I'll sit down. Just put two in my head. He doesn't give a shit. Okay? So this is one of those guys that they do shit based on your movements, but if you're not moving, they don't know what to do. So let's go ahead and we'll fucking walk toward him. See? Look, they're always trying to walk away from you. But if you noticed before, when he was above different levels from me and stuff, and he'll also jump to different levels, obviously, you saw that. We'll just kill him, fuck that. Oh, he respawned. Usually that doesn't happen. I want to reload here. Oh, well, right into the bone. Let's reload one more time, because we kind of want to keep our stuff. He respawned. That's interesting that he respawned, because I pulled him off screen from his original spawn. But anyways, you'll find more of those later on. That's not the only one of those you find. I'm also going to show you another interesting thing right here at this spot, so let's save. Okay. From this point, do not jump off of this. You want to fall off of this. Okay? Just fall, just like that. See what I mean? I'll get to that other thing flying at me in a minute. Alright? Let me show you that one more time. Just fall, just like that. But why? Why can't I just try to jump to that thing over there and stuff? I'll show you why. Because that guy comes. And look at all this shit coming after you. Oh, now I'm dead because I couldn't kill him and there was all this shit and stuff and things. See? That's one way they fuck you. So, just fall off of there. Alright, now this guy coming at me. That's a raven. Ravens just come from wherever they're perched and they'll fly. They don't have erratic patterns. They always fly in diagonals to adjust whatever angle they're going to come at you, and then they do a horizontal swoop. They come right at you, and they can be a bitch. So what I do here is I'll just boom, do that. There's a guy there. They're pretty easy. If they jump towards you, you usually are in range to kill them. There's that guy. There's another one. Throw your sub weapon. Throw your sub weapon. Alright. There's another hidden bag here. I'll show you where that is. Whee! Okay. I have a theory here also. You see how the staircase is broken? Okay. The next area where I'm going to go, above this, it would be above this area. The screen continues to scroll where there's nothing. I think that they changed this area quite a bit to where, and they didn't remove that area. They just erased all the data there, I guess. And this staircase would have took you there. That's just my theory. I don't know that that's true. I've tried to look it up, tried to see if I was right. And I don't know if I was or not. But anyways, whatever. Who gives a fuck? I just thought it was interesting. Okay, there's a skeleton down here. But look, you have the weapon that attacks downward. So we just do that. And he cooks. That candle down there by that staircase is an axe. So don't pick that up. Because it's actually kind of weird. See how when I hit it, it fell there? Sometimes it won't fall. Sometimes it'll catch that brick. And you'll be like, aw. And there's no holy water in this stage as far as I remember, so. Unless one drops from an enemy. Again, I haven't researched that. Stage 8. I think these statues in the background, this one I'm whipping at right now, I think that's an actual, like, famous statue that's in the Louvre or wherever. I'm not sure. Okay, see? Now we just walk forward. Walking forward. In this area, I just recommend, you're going to probably get hit because it's kind of weird, but sometimes you'll get lucky. I got hit twice there from some stupid... Okay, see? Check this out. I'm going to save it. Okay, so see how it's... Oh, jump! I don't have a editor to make me go there, where I can like place where I want to be without, like I could float basically. I don't have anything like that, but uh, in a lot of ROM hacks I see, people put stuff over there, so it's kind of interesting. So other people know about that. Don't get that. Here's your Raven. Now here's where they start kind of showing you how they're going to fuck you with these bone pillars, right? Because there's platforms that have holes in them everywhere. And also these guys, because they can go higher than you. See, look at this. Look at this predicament. If you get hit, you're going in that pit, right? So you got to be careful, and they take 6 hits. I used my whip there like a dumbass. I have this holy water with triple shot that I've been fucking praising its name of all game long, and I haven't even been doing it. But that's just because I'm used to playing it this way. Whap! Whap! Keep her quick. There's several of those. There's 2 more perched just like that. As soon as they get on the screen, actually give yourself, as soon as they appear on screen, I should say, as soon as they appear on the screen, about 1 second after that, they fly. So if you're continuously moving forward when they come down like that, you can jump and strike them. Otherwise, they start doing their random erratic pattern. And that's a lot of why some creatures in this game will fuck you, is just they do shit erratically. Or they'll spawn erratically. Some spawns in this game are always happen, and some of them are random. Like it's just random. And I'll demonstrate that here before too long. Another bone pillar. If you see right there, I wasn't actually close enough to hit him. So if you notice that there, you want to keep a pretty good distance, because sometimes while you're smacking them, if you have to use your whip, again, you don't have to be using it here. I don't know why I am, but it's better that you know this anyway. If you don't have a sub weapon, if you want to keep max distance, because they'll still try to sneak fireballs in. And sometimes they'll time it just perfect in between your whip swing where it'll hit you. And if it's that one or this other one that's about to put you in front of a pit that I'm going to show you, and you get hit, you're dead. It sucks. Kill that guy. Oh, see? Oh, here's another thing. If anyone watches my videos, they'll understand how much I hate shit that gets behind me or fucking under me where you cannot get to it at all. But alas, don't forget, you have the holy water. Now he flew off the screen, so he's gone. Now there's another skeleton coming up. Here's how you do it. I'm going to save the game here. Just jump and whip. That's all you got to do. Every time. Jump and whip. Every time. Every time. Oh, see, but did you see how he didn't jump that time, but I still hit him? So that's why I say that every time. Just keep doing it. Keeping it going. Boom. Didn't matter. So now that's the only one. That's the last one there. Okay, here's the last precarious part as far as, because you got these Medusa heads coming. But see where I'm at? See my positioning? I was killing both the Medusa and that guy and his fireballs, and there was a bunch of hearts that dropped there. Okay, show you a couple things here. Boop. All right, you stand right here now. The Medusas don't come. This candle in front of me is a dagger. Whip it. Don't pick it up, because you will accidentally whip that at some point and kill you if you do my method here. Also, let me show you another hidden thing that also goes with my theory about level changes. There's a glitched hidden item here. Okay? You have to walk forward against this block. Or actually, no, that's not right. You duck on this one. Nope. Is it here? There it is. Okay, but you can't get that. See? You can't get that. There's no way. So, why would they put that there? Unless they coded it wrong and they meant to put it on the brick above you. But that's one of the first times that you have to be moving against a brick to make an item appear. And that will happen later on. And there's also a second playthrough of this game. I'll get to that later, where it's much harder because basically bats never stop spawning. But anyways, also, hey, what's with the big purple, gray, fat
fucking dude down there that's just standing there. He looks like he's jerking off the corner. Well, that would be a mummy. That has never looked like a mummy to me because, for one, why is it fat? That is a fat fucking mummy. There's a gut to it. You see that? Look at its fucking legs. It's got chonked fucking legs on it. I don't get that shit. And then he's just standing there with perfect posture. How does that work if you've been dried up for however many years? I don't know what year this takes. 14 something. I can't remember. But anyways, any fucking ways, I'm losing my mind. The brick I'm standing on has chicken in it. Don't break it yet. I'll explain. That's why you don't break the chicken, because now you can get up here and their attacks, nothing they do will hurt you. You see, when they flash, they throw a bandage at you that moves kind of like a Medusa head. All right? See? And there's two of them, right? See how they're migrating to where I'm standing? That's the trick here, okay? You want to do that. So, here you go. Now, how do you kill them? Well, that's easy. Look at my sub-weapon. The goddamn thing I've been talking about the whole time. The fucking holy water. You get them to come over here, and then you just start launching it. Launchity launch. Launchity launch, launch, launch. There are ways. In fact, there's this glitch that you can do. I don't exactly know how to do it. But if two enemies are overlapping, this is involved in speedruns. You can do this with the first level boss too, using a staircase that's there. If you do something while it's overlapping, it takes like 3 times the damage. And by overlapping, I mean it and something else and the sub-weapon all have to be touching at the same time or something like that. I'm not explaining this very correctly at all. I'm ill-prepared. I'm not going to pull out a computer and start looking that up because I have other shit going on right now, apparently. But I just wanted to put that out there. I'm not doing that. I'm trying to do, pretty basic things that anybody could do really without having to know that forehand. That one trick with the speed running trick, I only showed because that really does kind of just help you. It doesn't, there's no reason to go to that other side, in my opinion, unless you really need the chicken. But anyways, we've killed the mummies. They're fucking dead. Now if you want, you can get the chicken. You can come over here and get this shit too. It's just hearts. We'll save the game because something very important is going to come up. Gold whip. Oh, I didn't even get it out. Tally my score. Drink some beer in the process. Probably take a break here in a little bit. But things are going good. We're at stage 4, or they call it stage 10. Alright. Questions. How did I end up in the basement? Why did I get thrown in the basement? Why am I falling? Who threw me down there? How am I still alive after falling that far? I don't know. Who's the skeleton? I don't know. But that's what happened. We're in this cave down here, and now we're in an under Castlevania proper, and we'll find some hard areas here. I'm gonna say this: this shit is not that hard, but the main thing here is you really don't want to worry about any fucking candles. There's a couple you can snag. It's not that important. All the hearts you're gonna need to kill the boss of this stage, you'll get in the next couple of areas. So I'm gonna show you what I mean. So hey, let's get some hearts. Blah blah blah. I'm getting hearts. I missed that one. See? Look, random bats and guys jumping and a platform. And hey, guess what? Let me show you something. Simon can't fucking swim. And there's a bat. Can't swim. Okay? So these bats always come, and it makes it really hard, right? Also, I've already messed up, and I messed my save up. I'll just jump over him. But what I was wanting to demonstrate there is this. Here's how you want to complete that normally. As soon as you drop in that stage, as soon as you drop, walk forward, get on that ledge and wait for that platform, and then jump to the platform. If you do that, the bat doesn't come. But you have to be moving as soon as the stage starts to do that. So you don't want to worry about candles or anything else. Now, as you see, I fucked up, and I kind of jumped over him and landed there. I got lucky with the spawn, I guess. But that's not normally what I do there. So, and I'm not willing to die. Actually, you know what? I could. Let's see. I'll just load, right? I'll load, and then I'll die. Okay, watch. Walk forward. Actually, well, well, that shows another thing. If you die and then you respawn, you don't come from falling again. You just start there and the bat's already coming, right? But see, the platform's here, so now I can walk. So it still kind of goes the same way. But if you do it the other way where you come from falling, also if you get hit, bam, there's what happens. So let's load. Bat's gonna come. See, boom, got fucked. So we'll just wait for him to come. We'll jump, kill him in the air. See, they put those candles there. It's like, it's really hard to get those candles, so just don't worry about that shit. What could you possibly get from a candle? 1-ups don't drop from candles in this game. They do in later ones, but not in this one, so don't worry about them. Now, you can get these ones here, but as you see, it's just it's 2 money bags and 1 heart. You're getting these little dinky hearts. So that's why I say don't even worry about them. Also, that candle I just whipped has another holy water in it. So if you do die, you can get your holy water back, and you can get a double shot. I think, yeah, you can farm a triple shot between here and there. But, so, it is possible in this stage to get it. It was from that candle there. Now, okay, good, the bat died. Okay, here's what I was also talking about these spawns. Sometimes they're random, sometimes they're not. Every time I've noticed here, unless for some reason because I paused the game, it fucked it up. Every time you land here, no matter what part, okay, you just saw a bat came and I killed it, okay? But I just landed, so it takes time for another bat to come, and it will come at whatever your eye level is, right? But now, see, there's this platform area and I just landed at, and that hanging shit there will knock you off. But anyways, a bat is going to come. It ignores all that other spawn shit, and one spawns here. And that's why I say some of the shit will spawn every time. See? Bat. Now the regular normal bat spawn will come. You got to duck here, otherwise it drags you. See? See how I fucked myself. Did you see that? But it will drag you off. Oh, I've got to do this all over again. Jump the bat. Platforms in this game, not fun. Jump. See, there he is. Jump up here. Now you drop. You just drop. Don't jump. Just drop right there. Don't worry about none of that shit. Oh, let me show you some shit here. Okay. So that staircase, you will not actually walk up that staircase. As soon as you touch that platform, it triggers a cutscene that makes you go to the next. It's not even a cutscene. It just shows you walking up the fucking grass, which is weird. They couldn't even draw a trapdoor or anything into a courtyard, right? But you can fuck with the game here. What you want to do here is when this bat is flying at you, you want to jump right here straight up. So when the bat hits you, it will knock you up to that platform, right? And then you'll see what happens. Let's see if I can do it here since he's coming. Nope. We want to try to get him eye level. There we go. Now look at this shit. Okay, so this is what I mean about the glitch. I don't know why it does this. It's just kind of funny. But you got a mermaid dick coming at the back of my head. You've got like 7 fireballs. There's a ghost there. There's one of those pillars there that you can mash for a fucking item. What is that? Oh, it's a raven. And there's 2 bone pillars. I don't know what I can move on. Okay. A lot of times you'll just fall and immediately die here. Like that. But anyways, let's see if it changes. Oh. See, it put me in the pit that time. But anyways, so we'll just go the normal way. Alright, so now we're here.
So this part is kind of tricky. You kind of want to keep moving forward because now there's going to be these weird harpy bird looking things, and guess what they're dropping? The damn hunchbacks that we saw in level 3. And they're, if you do not constantly kill them when they drop, they will swarm you and you will get butt fucked and it sucks. Also, this place is notorious for dropping shit in your way, like sub weapons, to fuck you. You don't want that to happen because you're past the point where you can get a holy water here, and it really helps with this next boss to have a holy water. This is kind of one of the difficult bosses if you don't have one. So, and I'll show you what I mean. So let's walk forward. There's the bird. These guys do have a tendency to drop big hearts when you kill them, though, which is a good place to farm. But you have to be good with handling these guys. The birds you can kill, too. They don't do anything else besides drop shit. Drop these guys, I mean. They're not dropping a fucking thing for me right now. That's weird. I got a 1-up. That's what that means. I finally got a big heart. Okay. Now we're going to fight our next enemy that we haven't seen yet, and they're called bone dragons. Alright. Now, they take 6 hits. The only place you can hit them is in the head. They shoot a fireball that whenever it releases the fireball, it heads towards you wherever you are at when it releases. But you can whip it to destroy it. So, guess what? This is holy water time. Oh, I don't know how I missed that. Wow, it's not. That's weird that it's not hitting it. And see, I dropped a bunch of hearts. It'll sometimes drop money bags too. Boom. Okay, don't hit that candle. It's a dagger. You don't want the dagger. Now here's another bone dragon. Now these people can have trouble with these. I have trouble with them sometimes. See, there's the money bags. Okay, but guess what? There's a chicken where its neck was. Or I'm sorry, wall chicken. Now see, you're getting plenty of ammunition here, so that's good. So none of the other candles mattered. There's your last bone dragon. See how it doesn't move, it doesn't shoot nothing, doesn't do anything. That's the magic of the holy water, man. Now look at that. Right now I have enough hearts to fight this next boss, and he's coming. And it's Frankenstein. Hey, but he's got a buddy. See that little munchkin dude on him? What's that? Let's fight him. What's his deal? You can't kill him. You cannot kill him. Now he would be kind of a butthead. Butthead. He'd be kind of an asshole. He can be a fuckface. He'd be a dick, right? But hitting him does no damage to Frankenstein. It does nothing. But you can still kill Frankenstein. But I died too. Did you see that? So he's not that hard. Inexperienced people will have a hard time because I remember when I was a kid, I kept trying to kill that guy. And you may not be a kid when you're playing this game, but it's kind of confusing because Frankenstein himself doesn't do shit besides walk forward like an asshole with his 3-frame animation of walking. I'm kind of just dodging all this shit. Oh, he also spits a fireball. But that fireball does a lot of damage. So, alright, here's how you do it. Right, here we go. Doobity doobity doob, doobity 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 doob doob doobity doobity doob. Now, technically, the battle hasn't started yet. That's why he hasn't jumped off of him. Because he waits until he comes forward a certain amount, then he jumps off of him and starts moving. So, look, stomach him, kill him, fuck him. You can get this stuff if you want hearts, but you don't have to. Alright, that's stage 5. So with that, I'm going to take just a tiny break to relieve myself of some urine. Fuck it, we'll just use the medical term, urine. And I might eat a donut, who knows. I'll pause it here, and I will be right back.
Yeah, Castlevania. All right, I'm back. I feel better. And now we're at stage 5. Did I fuck up earlier and say, yeah, that was stage 4? No? Okay, I think I said the right thing. Yes, but this is stage 5. Okay, so this stage has very difficult enemies. It has your axe knights, we'll get to them. It has your blood skeletons, which can't die. And it has death, which he. Oh, I honestly want to say he's harder than Dracula if you don't have the holy water. A lot of guides used to recommend using a triple shot boomerang, which does help, but in my opinion, if you let him start his attacks, and I'll show you this eventually. I'm just explaining it now. If you let him start his attacks, he just summons corn sickles, scythes out of nowhere, and then they always home in on you. And they never go away unless you whip them, and he never stops making them. And all the while, he's swooping around trying to hit you. It's annoying. It's no fun. And even if you have a triple shot boomerang at that point, triple shot cross, whatever you want to call it, it's still you can still get hit by him, and he hurts you for I think 4 bars apiece by any hit from him. So you can only get hit 4 times before you die. So that's why I recommend, again, the holy water. But anyways, let's move onward. We know these guys, hunchbacks. They always do them little short hops there at the beginning, so remember that, and you can just kill them pretty easily. Okay, so you got some skeletons here. They're kind of fucking with you. Just walk forward. Walk forward and kill that guy before he starts. There's no... Ooh, he jumped toward me. That's because his pathing makes him do that. There's no sub-weapons you should have to worry about here. You can't kill him from here, which sucks. Like, you'd think, oh, I'll throw a thing right here and make the fire hit him. It doesn't matter how high you get that up, you can't get it. You can't kill him with it, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about that candle. Smack him a good one. All right, time for another hidden item. This is a fun one because I didn't actually learn about this till about 5 years ago. I wish I would have known about this when I was a kid, because if I did, it would have made the game a lot easier for me at that point. But anyways, so at this wall that I'm facing right now, you want to go and you want to walk straight forward into it. And look at that shit, a fucking 1-up. It's like one of the only ones in the game. There's another one, but it's during the second playthrough. Some items only spawn during the second playthrough. But anyways, here's another new enemy. I'm about to get mashed by him too. Red skeleton. They don't throw bones. All they do is walk back and forth. There's that guy. The thing with them though is they don't die. There's no way to kill them. So but did you see that though? You continue to get points while you fight them. See that? So watch this. You can continue to get 1,000 points here. This is another farm area. The thing with this, though, is you can never get more than, the 1,000. I've tried really hard to try to get them into a pattern where, like, maybe one will spawn back, but I just never could. But that also wastes all your hearts, so be wary of that. You'll need them. Okay. The top brick on that row of 2 in front of me, you can break for chicken. Don't do that yet, because you can go up here and you can get a heart. Or money back. I think that's a big... Oh, you know what? That's completely worthless. Don't do any of that. Now I need it. So just go in here and get that hog leg. Okay. In this next room, we're about to fight Axe Knights. But guess what? Axe Knights aren't that bad if you know what you're doing. But I'll demonstrate. Okay, so they're fat. I don't know why. They have a shield. I can't really tell what part their head is, but whatever. Also, you see the hunchback behind them, okay? You have your holy water. Just throw a holy water. There he is. Now, did you see that? See how he's dead and he dropped a big heart? I didn't really want that to happen yet because I wanted to demonstrate how hard these guys normally are. These guys normally take 9 whip hits, I believe. Or it could be 8, but we'll count right here.
And they also, if you notice, they'll throw either at your head or at your feet. You can kill the axe, but it can hit you on the way out and the way in, and it hurts. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Ah, he hit me. 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 hits. You see how much damage? Okay, so that's why. But here's the thing: they don't. I think they can block your sub weapons because it makes a noise, a different noise. Maybe I'm making this up. But if you jump and throw the holy water over that shield, it will still kind of hit and drop and look like he's deflecting it, but he's not. And then it kills him in one hit, and every time he will drop a big heart. So, see, I messed up there. But you can do it from that way. Let him throw the axe, and then got him. I got lucky and didn't have to throw over the. You may not have to throw over the shield now that I think about it. It's weird explaining this shit to nobody while I'm playing. I'm just gonna let you know that right now. But normally this is all just stuff I'm doing in my head by muscle memory. But I'm having fun doing this, and that's all that matters. And maybe my son one day will want to know how to beat this game. But he's 17, so he's probably out there trying to chase women. Meow. So there's another one of those guys. This one's easy. See, that axe can't hit you. You can hear it go if you listen real closely. Always just jump and throw it. Boom. One shot. Dead. Fucking dead. Okay. Hidden brick. Nothing. I think that's a double shot anyway. This is the laboratory. Watch out for the bones. Here's another axe knight. Die. Big heart. Alright, so at this point we have enough hearts. We don't have to attack anything else. But I'm going to show you where another hidden item is. Normally you can't jump up to that. But see, you jumped up. What I mean is you can't jump up to where I'm going. Boom, from the ground. So you have to do that. Go around. I didn't explain that very well. I apologize. Oh, he came back. Going down here. Keep hitting. I totally don't have to hit candles. Okay, so this is the next to last room before death. This room is kind of important for a couple reasons because there's chicken in this room to help you. And if, let's say for some reason you died and you lost your holy water, there's no more holy water between here and death, but there is a boomerang, so you can farm. There's a boomerang, so you can farm the double shot and the triple shot. But the hallway right before death sucks really bad, so I always restart if I have to. Anyways, we have bone pillar. Your boomerang's in this candle right here. I'm not going to attack that. If you're right here, you can hit him without worrying about getting attacked. Now, you kind of want to move that skeleton to where he's not going to hit you while you come up the stairs. Now, here's the chicken, okay? Boo! I didn't need it, but I got it. Okay. So, here's that famous last room, the gallery. It's called the gallery because if you see that big square thing back there, that's supposed to be pictures. There's a bunch of pictures. For some reason, there's actually no pictures back there, but it would have been a nice touch if they put them there. But anyways, anybody that's seen like the Game Nerd video has seen how much this hallway is a bitch. And he's not wrong, but you got the holy water. The only thing you have to do is just watch your footing with the Medusas. Remember,
whatever way you're facing, they come from that way. So even if you, so like let's say you turn around for a split second, if it's their turn to spawn, they're going to come at you from that way. Because see, that Medusa there is facing the way I'm facing because I was facing the way it came from when I came up the stairs. So you have to manipulate those spawns to help you out here. But also, you know the trick with the Axe Knights now. So you just jump and throw that thing. Boom, look, and we killed the Medusa too. Pick up your treasure. Jump, throw, bang. Don't worry about the candles, even though I hit one. Okay. So now we're at the death room. Here's the trick, and here's what I mean. I've saved it several times. So I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna let him spawn. I'm gonna show you how much of a pain in the ass he is. So he comes down to the right, and now here's his things. I took 4 hits of damage from. Now I hit him 1 hit. Look, I'm already at 4 hearts. Did you see that? Let's do it again. And I'm really gonna try this time without using a sub weapon. Well, I used it there, but still, I'm trying to use it without doing my tip. Okay, God. Okay, one more. Let's do one more serious attempt. Now I'm going to show you how you do this shit for real. Didn't mean to do that there. Son of a bitch. Hey, let's just clear those. Oh, no, let's immediately spawn more, and it didn't matter. I'm just whipping them. Now, would the triple shot cross make that easier? It probably would. It won't suck, but it still won't help you because you still have all those knives coming at, or all those scythes coming at you from all those angles. So what's the fucking solution, you ass? Well, god damn it, I've been telling you all fucking game is the holy water. But it didn't look like it was going to work. Well, remember when I told you, right, that sometimes the enemies take a little bit before their attack happens. You freeze them, you stun lock them, as I keep saying, in that, and then they won't start their attack. And you, as long as you keep the timing right and don't fuck it up, he will never spawn those scythes and he will never start. The trick, sometimes I'll fuck this part up though. Like, you have to walk over enough to start the fight. Now you just start throwing these. Jump, throw, jump, throw. The cool thing about this, you have to have a double shot at least. Oh, I fucked up. See that? I fucked up for just a little bit, and he spawned him, but I still made it. Now that's stage 5. Now we're at the final fucking stage of the game, and it's a doozy. You'll notice the little bat icon here is big to signify that it's the last guy. It's bigger than normal. Okay. Right above the door, that's an axe. We don't want that. There's a lot of manipulation we have to do in this stage and in this part, doing the method we're doing with the holy water, okay? Because here's what's going to happen. Remember that first level boss, the huge-ass bats? Well, they're here, and they're on this broken-ass bridge. So what you want to do, and look, they take 4 hearts if they hit you. They take 6 hits to kill. They're not like they are exactly like the boss version in every way as far as what they do and their movement and stuff, but they take less hits to kill. I think. Yeah, they take less hits to kill. But here's the other problem. You want to get through as much of this as you can without getting hit, because there's only one chicken, and it's in a real fucking precarious spot, and you'll see, and it's sometimes not even worth getting. So it's better to get through here without getting hit. Now I'm going to reload. You want to hit him, because remember what I mean about that kind of the stunning him stuff to stop his attack? After he's on screen for so long, he will shoot a fireball. He will either dive or he will shoot a fireball and then dive. You want to get him off the screen so that he doesn't follow you and avoid the fireball, or even not shoot the fireball. So we're going to jump up and whip him one time, and then we're just going to walk. Now he'll probably get the fireball. Nope, he didn't. Now this one, okay, I already had to start it. But see how he's fucking below you? Yeah, that shit sucks. But you throw that holy water right when you jump over that hole, and if he comes up at you, he will hit that and it will stun him. Or if he shoots a fireball at you, it'll kill the fireball. See that? Boom. Now another one comes from the top, same shit. Hit him once. Uh-oh, I fucked up. Okay, he's gone. So that's good. Now another bottom one. Nope, he's not gone. We might be fucked here, fellas. Nope. Could be fucked here too. Nope. We made it. Last bat there. Just walk. Don't worry about that. Well, or you can. Now we walk in. Now we're in the final spot. So, and there's only a couple more spots for between here and Dracula's room. So, but these aren't easy areas. But we have our weapon here. We're going to throw it. We're going to kill that guy. Boom. You can get these. You can feel free to get these. You really don't have to get any candles if you don't want to, unless you need a few. You feel comfortable having more hearts. There's one you don't want to hit. It's up here. I'll show you. It's a dagger. You fucking don't want a dagger in this level. Throw your thing. Walk backwards so it kills him. Jump over here. You do want to watch those bones because those bones will fuck you here. That tip that I showed you only works if they're like eye level with you, and that's very rare when it happens anyway. I just wanted to demonstrate that. Okay, right here. This is that fucking dagger. I always whip it and get it the fuck out of my way because as soon as you walk past, you see that kind of pillar in the background that's going up and down? As soon as you walk past that, you remember those birds back in stage 4 that were dropping the hunchbacks? They're here in this area, and it fucking sucks infinitely more in this area than it does in the other spot, okay? And also, if you look to the lower left, there's a little alcove there that I'm about to show more of. That's where that chicken is, while all those birds and all those hunchbacks are going around. That's why I say it's really fucking hard to get. But we'll try. I've got a save stated. I can't fail. I can, but see if they're coming at you like see, and they jump through that shit. That's why it's hard. Boom. See, it wasn't even worth it. So let's try again. I still took damage there. It's hard, man. That part is a fucking rough bitch. Now if I get lucky here. Oh. Okay. I'll just go ahead and save it since I can cheat right now. Okay, I've never actually been to the right. Let's do that. Let's go over there. Oh, cool. There's a hidden thing over there if you do that. There it is. You gotta go way over there. What's over there? Oh, I see that little half platform. I'm trying to get over here to this side and see what's over there. Oh. I can get back over to that part. That sucks. Oh, it crashed. I made the game crash. That's hilarious. So we'll do it again. We'll start the emulator over again. Reload. Sweet. Crash the whole emulator. Nice. I mean, what emulator? Oh, man. That's so bullshit. See, that whole time, you have to walk up that long-ass staircase. And the whole time they're dropping that bullet. That's a double shot, but that's like, again, you don't want to try to get that. All right. So now as soon as we go over here, we're at Dracula's area. And that's basically... Okay. I want to show you something here. You can die if you miss the staircase, so don't fucking do that. We'll save here. So you can take time to farm here. Alright, so if you need some hearts, and there's the boomerang. So you can farm your boomerang here and kill him, and it's pretty easy. Don't go any farther than this if you're farming.
I try to get about 40 hearts. You won't use them for his first form. You're going to use them for his second form. Because his first form, you have to hit him in the head. And it you can use that, but remember it does the weak weapon damage, and that's not good. So go down, go up. There's the clock from the clock tower we just came from. I better not accidentally get that. I'm gonna accidentally get that. Don't want that. It does take a little bit, but it's worth it because you have a shitload of time here, which one of these days I'm going to play versus Castlevania. Versus Castlevania is, they took a bunch of, I keep hitting it, they took a bunch of NES games and actually made standalone arcade versions of them. They did it with Super Mario Brothers, and I'm not talking about Play Choice 10, that's different. These are actual standalones where you competed with someone else for score. That's why it was called Versus. But it's really fucking hard because you have like 100 seconds for every stage. I think at stage 4 you start to get a lot more time, but the first 3 stages you cannot fuck around like at all. Alright, we have enough hearts here, so I'm going to go ahead and save. Now, this is a holy water, I think. No, it's not. Or it might be. If that is a holy water, if I'm thinking correctly, you can get that, but it won't really help you with the last boss because you can't stun lock him if you don't have 3 of them. But anyways, there's Dracula's head. He's rising up from the ground. So let's see what he does for his attacks. He flashes, he opens his cape up, and he shoots 3 fireballs. Now, you see how I jumped over them backwards? That's because I'm fucking amazing, and you guys suck shit at this game. No, I'm playing. I did mean to jump over them. I did not mean to jump backwards over them, but you can do that every once in a while. That's his attacks. The way the fireballs go are, if you're closer to him, they spread out more. If you're farther away from him, they don't spread out as much. So one way that you can attack him is wait till he shoots his fireballs when he opens his cape, jump and hit him in the head. You can do that, or you can do it this way, which we gotta. I'm doing it wrong. Just don't forget you can hit those. Oop. Okay, what I did there. If he's closer to you, jump up and hit him in the head before he opens his cape, and then immediately attack his midsection, and then that way when he's opening his cape you're killing the fireballs. And his fireballs have for a higher chance to drop hearts for some reason, I guess because they want you to be able to do this fight with a sub weapon. But there you go. Also, another big tip, during this part of the fight, he will if you stand around too much, he'll try to teleport on top of you, and if he does and you walk, if you walk the way he's facing, it takes longer to get out of his hitbox by the time he materializes, and you will take damage. In fact, it kind of works, it kind of does that if you go both ways. So you always want to be moving, because if you're moving when he teleports on top of you immediately, you can avoid him. So basically just keep moving. Oh, I got lucky there. But you see how, oh, see, he got me. Oh, fuck. He's fucking me up. Damn. So that, you want to be closer to him when you hit the fireballs if you do the head first, for sure. No, he got me there. Look at that, 3 hearts. Also, one whip strike does 1 little bar damage to his first form. So this is a very tedious fight. Oh, gotta do it again. But just pay attention to how he's moving and stuff. You know he's always going to be here at this first part. It's better to just avoid him. Or hit the fireballs. There you go. Ah, fuck that up. If you can't make it, just get the fireballs. Oh, fuck that up. Ah, I jumped. Ah, I thought I was going to die by jumping toward him. Didn't die. Died to the fireballs. But that's okay. I'll save state more often so I don't have to keep repeating the fight. I just want everyone to be able to see that. Wow, that was kind of funny. I got to do that one more time. His head moved to face me as it was raising up. I didn't know it would do that. Ooh, I got lucky there. Didn't get lucky there. See, I always hit the middle one and not the bottom one. Oh, I hit the bottom one there as soon as I said I didn't. Shit, fuck that up. Wow. Look at that spread. Got a good spread. Oh, I caught it right in the fucking head. Damn it. Damn, what am I doing? Let's just reload that one more time. We'll get that save state. I get into it, and I'm not saving when I need to be. Save. Up. Up. Need to load. Don't get... See, it's completely random. Even when I load, like, it doesn't know until the split second he's gonna spawn that that's gonna happen. That's interesting. I like learning new stuff when I'm doing this. Save. I need to save. Save. Chunk. Yeah, war of attrition here. Put it right on his chin. Look at his hook fucking nose. That shit is hilarious. Like, he's got like a hook nose. You can't even see that he has like legs. Or like a body. It's crazy. But anyways. Okay, we almost got him to his second form. That'll be fun. Alright, here we go. And his head pops off. And now you're going to see the second form. A big snarling blue weird fuckabee fuckhole thing, okay? Now, this was why the holy water was good. Now, he doesn't take a lot of fucking damage, but this stun locks him. And that's why you want all the hearts. I may actually not even have enough. I should have enough. But he will not move from this spot. If he does, and I'll show you what he does. He's just like a fucking mismatch of like fucked up tech, like tiles. Got the one up. And there it is. That's Castlevania. I'll go back and I'll show you what he does after the ending.
Also, pay attention. See how it says stage 18? I'll show you what I mean. And there it is, the iconic fucking scene of the castle crumbling as the sun rises. Directed by Trans Fishers. I won't make any comments about that. Bram Stoker and James Banana. I'm going to pause during the emulation here. So, I think the Game Nerd made fun of this, talking about these are all names of people that played these characters or had anything to do with the old, like, Universalist monster movies and stuff. Why did they do this shit? I have no fucking idea. But I guess the people that made this game didn't want to be known. It's just kind of weird. That's supposed to be Christopher Lee. Everyone our age knows him for Sauron. And it Bela Lugosi instead of Bela Lugosi. Did he play Death in the movie? Boris Karloff's, I guess, because that's the only way they could make that name work. I wonder if what they were trying to use, they wanted to use the real names because they wanted to like say, hey, the real guys. But I don't. So maybe they changed their names to avoid getting sued. No, that wouldn't work. I'll stop pausing it. Mix Shreks, Hunchback, Love Cheney, Fishman, Green Stranger, Caffabar Reed. Okay, Green Stranger, who's that supposed to be? And then Joan Candies. Is that John Candy? Simon Belmondo. You played the greatest role in the story. I like how in Castlevania games they always make it a point to say that to you, or at least in most of the Nintendo ones. Alright, now look. Now it says stage 19. There's your first hidden item. Now that's only on the second playthrough. I'm not gonna get the rest of this. Oh, and also you'll notice I have my triple shot and things still. That hidden bonus bag is still there. So now you'll see your first changes. There's bats now. See how that bat's flying? I already got nailed. It's the first level. They don't stop. No matter what. See, the zombies stop here. The bats don't stop. Oh, also, did I fail to mention, these 3 Black Panthers at the beginning of the game, these are the only ones in the whole game. They never put them in any other part of the game. I always thought that was funny. All of the, if you could get the pack before, what I mean is the hidden items, you can get them again, but there's other ones now. I don't know all of those ones, but there's like Moai heads that they hide. But also Medusa heads, I think there'll be Medusa heads in some spots, and I'll play through that again. But now I want to show you what he does if you don't let him stun lock. So he jumps real high, which you can get on, and you have to hit him in the head to do much damage to him, realistically. You can get under him if he jumps high, but he doesn't always jump high, so he'll do that low jump. Then he shoots 3 fireballs again. So he's not, see that, but it's a lot harder to avoid those fireballs this time. But if you just have the whip, it's doable. If he raises his arms and he's not jumping, he's going to shoot the fireballs. Boom, right there. See how it makes a different sound if you hit them where they don't take damage? Which he will take damage, they take a lot lower amount. It's weird. I don't know if I can do whip damage at all to him here. Yeah, see, he won't take whip damage. But if I'm doing my trick, he takes the damage. See that? So that's why you want to do this. too easy. Holy water. That's the same holy water I've had since that fucking zombie dropped it for me in level 1. Or the bat or whatever it was. And I know I use save states and stuff. But that's how you want to do it if you're doing my method. Throttle off, throttle on. I don't know how to make it fast forward. The forward key? Nope, that don't work. Ba-ding. But that's the way I beat Castlevania. A lot of people can do it a lot of different ways. I would just definitely say don't use the fucking dagger because it's useless. Stopwatch has its powers, but it uses more hearts than the other sub-weapons. The axe is good for your higher enemies. Sorry. Your, flying enemies and stuff. If you're playing the game with no save states, you're playing the game with, if you're playing the game with no save states, you're playing the game just legit, not doing whatever, then you will use these weapons because you're playing legit. I'm losing my train of thought here, sorry, but I try not to do that. Like I said at the beginning, I try to play the game and I try to not die. I try to do a no death playthrough, which I did there by use save states. We'll go all the way through this level, and then I'll probably go ahead and call it good, because it's been a couple hours of a stream. Oh, I don't care about that. I'm just going to play kind of combat speed right now. See, they aim that right where if you're walking forward, you're going to hit it. That sucks. The zombies, I think, move a little faster. Damn, I'm taking some damage. You take more damage, too, from things. See, that bat, that takes 4 hits of damage from you now. See, I'm almost dead already. So you take more damage from shit. One of the few times I actually need this. Look at that. Did you see how many? There were 3 bat spawns? That's because... Oh my god, that's crazy. There'll be bats here too. I think there's more fishmen. Yeah, they spawn more fishmen. Definitely noticed that. Wow, more fishmen. Baba da chow. Here's the bat. See any different? See, there's a way that you can like kill him in one shot using the staircase. I'm not sure how to do it. Now, in the second stage, I'm pretty sure there's Medusas spawning a shitload more. Like in every section, there's Medusas this time. Medusa heads, I should say. I could be wrong about that. No promises to you. This is where you also get the first Moai head. So we'll get that, and then I'll call it good. Because it's interesting to see it. I think Medusa heads are here. Yep, see. They weren't in the last one. Drop a boomer. Oh, what? How did I miss that? That's okay. I'm not trying to beat the game now, so. But see how he took 3 hits that time? Because I had the shitty whip. Now they'll only take 2 hits, though. Yep, that is a 2. And I'm going to miss it because I got hit. Chunk. Oh, I don't even care. I'm just fucking... Oh, man. It's a bitch, dude. I'm just trying to get to the Moai head. Oh, come on, bitch. Oh my god, I'm just let's see. I just don't even care now, I guess. It's not that I don't care. It's that it was a long ride, man, when you're explaining all this stuff. But still fun. I think I can do it. Man, they're like shooting double of them at you at that point. It's kind of crazy. I wonder if there will be 2 spawns of them here instead of just a single one. I know they keep going past where they stop. Oh, fuck. Yeah, see, they keep going. Can't do my trick I normally do because you lose too much life. And I don't want to anyway because the Moai head is actually over here this time. Yep, they keep spawning. Now, to get the Moai head, you want to fall off of this. Did I do it right? Well, I thought I did it right. Maybe you got to jump off of this side. Let me save it so I don't waste all that time getting back here if I die. You don't fall through that. See, I'm pretty sure it was like... Where is that thing at? There it is. You just got to jump over it. Moai head. Worth 4,000. That's a lot of money. Cool. And there's other ones. There's other Moai heads, and I don't think there's any other hidden bonuses like that. But can I just stand here? Yeah, I can just stand here. They still just take 1 hit though. But yeah, so I mean that's my Castlevania stream. That's how I like to beat the game. I didn't think that would take as long as it did, which I'm not upset about, but I was going to try to just beat it. I was going to try to go from beginning to end, combat speed, and try to beat it without dying, but I don't think I'm going to try to do that this time because I'm actually pretty wiped out, but just reset it there so we can see some demo play. I love this game. It's obviously a lot of other people do. It's a pretty popular series. They've kind of shit the bed on it lately, but I did read that this upcoming Castlevania collection that Konami is putting out on Steam and some of the other consoles, it's actually got a pretty decent lineup. It's got Castlevania 1, 2, and 3 for NES. It's got excuse me, Bloodlines for Genesis. It's got Castlevania 4 for SNES. It's got the 2 Game Boy titles, which is Belmont's Revenge, or the Castlevania Adventure, and the Castlevania Adventure 2 Belmont's Revenge, which 2 is an excellent game. 1 not so much. And I think Kid Dracula on NES, which never came out in America, which is basically a play on, it's a whole play on Castlevania. So, excuse me, that's pretty interesting. Why didn't you pick that up? Fucking dumbass. But I plan to play every Castlevania game. I have Castlevania 2. I have a mod for Castlevania 2 and Castlevania 3 that makes them better, and they're good mods. They're not just bullshit. I'm not going to play those mods immediately. I'm going to play the original games, play through them. when I play Castlevania 2, I won't be explaining as much. I'll just be playing to kind of have fun because that's a game you kind. That's a game, one of the games where they're like, oh man, you need to have the Nintendo Power for that. Otherwise, because playing that game the way they released it, there's no way you could beat that game with unless you look shit up. There was no internet back in them days. I remember. I just had a password. In fact, T677XTDX245V7PJ1. That'll get you every item in the game ready to go kill Dracula, but you'll get the worst ending. I've known that password for 30 fucking years. So that'll tell you some shit. I don't know. It won't tell you anything. It just tell you I can remember one shitty password for 30 years, I guess. But anyways, that's Castlevania. If you want to beat it, that's how you beat the game. But y'all have a good night, and I think I'm going to drink a beer.